Okay, so now that you've had an opportunity to see how to do a course export, it's time for you to learn how to do the course import. To start with, we're going to go to the course shell that we want to put our master content into. And for the sake of this demonstration, I've created a course called Demo Course Shell, and we're going to go into here. Now, it's important when this is done, you'll notice that I've imported into this course once because you can notice on the left hand side where you see the buttons that there are duplicate buttons in the course right now. It's important that you, before importing, that you clear out any duplicate buttons that you don't want, so it makes it easier for you to manage the content once you later import it in. Because if you have duplicate buttons in here, you have to kind of click through the ones that you know that are the duplicates that don't have any content in them, and so that way you can find what you were looking for and remove it later. So it's just better for you if you clean up the course shell prior to actually importing this information in. So, and that goes the same thing for grade center columns or anything like that. So, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the control panel like we did for the export. And in this case, again, we're going to go to the course options menu down in the bottom left-hand corner of your page there. And you'll have a selection that's called Import Package in that tool area. So you'll click the Import Package option. Once you click that, you'll get a familiar screen, except this time you obviously have the load file area. So you'll choose the file from your desktop wherever you may have put it. In this case, for my computer, it's saved in the downloads area still on the course. I'm just going to select one of these export files. You can kind of go through and see the dates if you ever want to, see which one you last exported and everything. So I'm going to select one of the computerized accounting courses that I exported. I'm going to choose this file, and then I go through the process of selecting what content I want to import. Now, this is important because you don't, if you see that you don't have the option to get as detailed as you did with the export, when you select content, it brings over all content or none of the content. So it's going to bring everything over that you put in there physically that you modified in the course that's new. So, for example, any modules or anything like that you put in there, they're all coming over, not just a select few. Then the adaptive release rules, the announcements, calendar, everything that you might want in this course, you go ahead and select it. Make sure that you hit the grade center columns and settings, because those are important obviously to come over, and then the group settings, and then the settings of the course, of course, and the staff information, task, and the course, the test surveys, and the pools of the test surveys. So we want to make sure we get all that content over. Now, this content will only come over if it's in the export. So regardless if you check it in the import, if it does not exist in the export file, it's just going to skip on to the next process and until it gets to the end of and completes. So the next step is going to take a while. So for the purpose of demonstration, I will show you that the next thing you do is click the submit button, and then it's going to crunch and crunch and crunch. It can take anywhere from 2 to 30 minutes depending on the size of the file that you're downloading and your network connection to complete this process. Now, a lot of times it's better that if you're going to do this to be plugged into a hardwired connection like an actual landline, so that you're getting the best speed and the best consistency in your connection while you're doing this. So just be aware of that whenever you're getting ready to do your import process and even your export process in the same case. So anyhow, I thank you for your time. I hope this has been helpful. If you have questions, I will have a place in the professional development module for you to leave feedback and questions for me. Thank you very much.